are you today?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
So, I'm great, thank you so much. Please, can you talk about yourself? Who are you?
Who am I? That's a very good question. I don't know who I am. I'm Karl Schmid, and I'm originally from Australia, and I live in the United States of America, and I work in television as a broadcast journalist and a TV producer.
So I saw you in the AIDS March. You also Facebook. So
yes,
interview. Yeah.
I do a lot of social media stuff. I interview a lot of stars and celebrities and Hollywood red carpets, which is fun. So this is a bit of a change of gears for me to come to a conference like this and sort of be talking to doctors and scientists and things like that. But it's important because I want to communicate to the average person out there who doesn't work in science, who doesn't work in medicine. I want to kind of communicate what all of this means because it can be very intimidating. There's a lot of information that goes over a lot of our heads, but there are some very simple and clear messages coming out of this conference. One of them in particular being U equals U, undetectable equals untransmittable. You couldn't say it any simpler if you tried, and yet it carries so much weight and so much importance because it is a game changer. It is going to change the lives of people living with HIV, but also hopefully change the lives of people not living with HIV, but who are frightened of it or who are uneducated about it, because we need to have a new conversation. We need to start educating the masses and letting them know that being HIV positive, those three little letters in a symbol, is not a death sentence anymore. It doesn't mean you can't have children. This is going to change people's lives. So I'm excited to be here and to be able to communicate that with people at home.
He's a really good speaker. So I want to ask a very simple question.
Okay.
So, you did something on TV, and so let me tell you, what is making this special? I mean, so because you did something really important, you did something really game changer thing, and that's why you are here. I mean, one of the reasons.
Sure. Yeah, I decided back in
so sorry for interrupting, because some people are not in Turkey, but some people are still not. So it's a good opportunity to introduce you Turkish.
Hello, Turkey. I've always wanted to come to Turkey, by the way.
You will. I will invite
hope
you.
So. Fingers crossed. You've heard that. He said I'm coming to Turkey.
Yeah,
so you make sure I get to come to Turkey. I work mostly on ABC, but as in front of the camera as talent. And back in March, even though I've been HIV positive for 10.5 years now, I didn't talk about it professionally. It was taboo. There's a stigma. So I was always advised to kind of keep it to myself.
And you have me on this point. Even in States, it's stigma, right? I mean, because
some of the worst.
Yeah, because in Turkey, some people are thinking that the situation is not really good because of the country, and some countries like UK, like States, they're really in a good situation, which is not.
Well, it's
not always.
Not always the case. There's a lot of stigma. There's still criminalization in the United States. If I have sex with another man and I don't disclose my HIV status, even though there is zero risk, I can go to jail. That's unacceptable, and that's in the United States of America. So we have a lot of work to do. But back to your question, I posted on Instagram and Facebook back at the end of March. I decided to live my true and full self and put it out there, and I'm happy to say that 99.9% of the reaction has been extremely positive.
Okay, final question.
Yes.
So before coming here, I'm pretty sure you don't know about the Turkey, what we are doing in communities. Then we talk, and I give the leaflet. So before conference and after conference, what you're thinking about the Turkish HIV community? So what is your impression about our organization, what we are doing? So what are your first idea?
Well, I think wherever we are in the world, I think the HIV community, the POS community, comes together and fights together strongly to get our messaging out. And what you guys in your organization are doing in Turkey is phenomenal. And all we can do is keep banging the drum, banging the drum, banging the drum. I don't care if they get sick of us. They might let them get sick of us. It's only by then that we break them down enough that laws start to change and that the stigma starts to break down and the discrimination starts to go away. So I think what you guys are doing in Turkey is fantastic. And he said I can come to Turkey and I will see it firsthand, and then I can report back firsthand that he's telling the truth.
Yeah, not only you, also I'm planning to invite you Bruce too. So thank you so much, everything what you're doing and your time. I'm really admire you, and I want to say that on behalf of my community. Some of my friends already sent a message after I published on my Facebook page our interview, and they said, please give him a hug. So I will hug you. So.
Give me a hug. Give me a hug. And And here's me giving you a hug in Turkey. I'm hugging everybody.
Oh, I get it.
And thank you, and hello to everyone in Turkey. And I look forward to seeing you soon, because he said I would.
There you go.